We just watched the Magic Kingdom fireworks from as close to the castle as we possibly can, and now we're gonna try to get out.
We're escaping Magic Kingdom now?
Yes. Oh gosh. Everyone ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go! See you on the other side. Okay, so Happily Ever After is Magic Kingdom's fireworks show. This is the most popular nighttime spectacular in Disney World, and as you can see, the largest crowd you will probably find yourself in during your entire trip if you decide to see this show.
I am tasked with taking the monorail back, which is my transportation mode of choice when I'm arriving at Magic Kingdom and when I'm leaving. I think it's the fastest. But we're putting that to the test tonight in a very extreme way because we're leaving on a crowded night in Magic Kingdom right after the fireworks. There's nowhere to go.
Now, one of our most common pieces of advice is to stay in Magic Kingdom after the fireworks. It is to head into some of these entrances to the other land and continue your evening if the park is open after the fireworks, and let those crowds clear out, the mass exodus that you see right now. Let that clear out of it before trying to make your way out of Magic Kingdom. However, that's not always a reality. Sometimes the fireworks happen right at park close, and sometimes you've got kiddos who really want to see the fireworks but can't make it all the way until 10 or 11 p.m. So that 9:30 time is time to go.
We kind of have a three-step process to this. Step number 1, get out of the sea of people. Step number 2, get out of Magic Kingdom. And yes, those are 2 separate steps. And number 3 is getting to the TTC. Step number 1, trying to get out of the sea of people by dodging and weaving. Here we go.
Of course, that has its challenges, whether you're going to the Transportation and Ticket Center, whether you're going back to your hotel, via bus, via boat, whatever you're doing, it's going to be the busiest time for transportation. Disney does a great job of moving these crowds along, but it is still intense. There are tens of thousands of people on Main Street right now. There are multiple exits open on either side. They have side streets open to help get people out. Now, the crowds are insane no matter what time of year you do this, but they are particularly bad around the holidays, and we wanted to push this to its limit. So we're filming this on one of the busiest weeks of the year, trying to get out, and now I'm just stopped.
There are areas they can open up on both the left and the right-hand side of Main Street. I'm going to gamble on the fact that they will open the one over to the right. Now, this is obviously facing away from the castle to the right, and this is a backstage area that they will open up. And I'm not talking about the area that is over to the left right now that they use as an entrance for the parties. I'm talking about a real backstage area. Like when we go back there, we can't film because of the fact that it is truly backstage. It's completely off limits for filming, but it is on limits at certain times for large crowds to exit. So we'll see if I did the right thing by going this way. At worst case scenario, if we can't exit this way, we can at least go through Emporium, which might be a little better, or it might be a lot worse.
Now we've split up. I will be taking the ferry boat, Breedlove will be taking the monorail, and Sage will be taking walking. Yes, you can walk all the way to the Magic Kingdom parking lot. It is over a mile. It is quite intense. I don't recommend doing it, but we'll show you if it saves you any time. And that is to get back to the Magic Kingdom parking lot. Along the way, we'll be calling out when you would be done if you are headed to one of the hotels or when you'd be branching off on a different path. Regardless though, you're gonna be in this. and you can see how slowly I'm moving. We're still very close to the castle at this point. I've been moving for 5 minutes already. And moving is kind of a strong word because a lot of the time I've been stopped. I do recommend, this family's got the right idea, having your hand on the people you want to be with. Otherwise, you just might lose them. Everyone's trying to get out. And you also need to watch the tracks because it's very hard to see. The trolley tracks in the street. Easy to twist your ankle. It is just a very intense time to try to move out of Magic Kingdom.
There are cast members with light wands that seem to be directing people away from the spot that opens up when needed. It does not look like we have access to that exit tonight. Wow, this is a really intense bottleneck. Because there's no place to go this way, everyone is being forced down Main Street, which is obviously a funnel down to a much smaller space. And we have no choice but to move with the crowd like a herd of cattle. It's moments like this that I like to disassociate. Have you ever done that? It's kind of like when your soul leaves your body for a little while, and it's like taking a little vacation for your soul. So I just say, I'm gonna go ahead and disassociate now for a couple of minutes. You could call it meditation. Maybe you're meditating into this experience. Whatever you call it, go to your, maybe not your happy place, but go to that place that allows you to forget about the stressful situation that you're in the middle of.
To me, this moment where I would cut through the Emporium, all the shops. The shops is a great way to, one, beat the heat because this is all just like one long building. You don't have to go in and out in order to get from one side to the other. But they were actually directing large groups of people into the Emporium, which means the Emporium is super backed up, and outside is a little bit freer. So I would say step one was complete. Step one was getting out of the massive crowd. Now step two is getting out of Magic Kingdom.
Another big tip of the crowds is if you're in an ECV or you're pushing a stroller, anything that has wheels, watch where you're headed. And if you are not in something that has wheels, watch where you're headed. It really doesn't matter because it's very easy to step in front of a stroller and cut somebody off. And it's not super easy to stop an ECV on a dime or stop a stroller on a dime when you're trying to move through safely. So everyone just keep an eye, everyone's trying to get out at the same time. A little crowd weaving might help you a bit, but you want to stay safe. Keep your ankles safe. Y'all ever been hit in the ankle by a razor scooter? I have. Also, longtime viewers of the channel may know that some of my front teeth are fake because they're chipped. And one of the times that happened is because I fell off my razor scooter. This has nothing to do with razor scooters. I just feel like it was relevant, to bring up my razor scooter woes. Anyway, I got some breathing room now. Everybody does. And this is where we enter phase 2, is once we actually get out of the park. As you can see, a lot of this area is blocked off. It's all in the entrance of directing the crowds as best as possible. So just try to keep your eyes peeled for signage. We are at, it's going to be about a little under 11 minutes, it looks like, when we step actually out of the park gates. So say goodbye. Goodbye, Magic Kingdom. Thank you for a good finale to a wonderful day, as you always provide. Okay, 11:26 was our time to get from literally like 3 people back from the actual castle all the way out of the park. Oh my gosh, thank you. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? The guy who was guiding people to exit just said, "I love you, AllEars" on his mic. That was so cool. Okay. Sorry, that was so cool. Hey, cast members, if you're watching this, I love you guys. It makes my day when you guys say you watch AllEars. That is so wonderful. Makes my day when any of you say you watch AllEars. Please come up and say hi to us if you see us. I've said hi to some awesome people tonight alone, so we love talking to you guys. So please come say hi. Don't feel like you don't want to bother us or, we're working. We want to chat. We want to say hi.
A little bit of a cut here through Emporium. It's like weirdly warm in here. I think they turned the heat on. It's not very cold outside. It's in the 60s, but it's definitely substantially warmer in here. I was spilled out onto the mean streets of Magic Kingdom. We are close to the exit, and the monorail is over here to our right. We're in the perfect position to get in what might be a very epically long monorail line. We'll see. Oh, Sage thinks he's so cool. Sage just ran by, thinks, well, he's beaten me. Wow. You got a lot of walking to do. You better pace yourself, Sage.
Yo, but I am not used to the sardine can that was.
No, I
don't put myself in this situation.
I just did a monologue about disassociating. It's probably getting cut, but we'll see. Well, have fun, Sage, being free on the open road.
I'll see you when I see you.
And I will be on the
Open sky.
open sky in like a long time from now. Bye. Okay, this is good. This is what this is about. We're learning. We're doing science. There's math involved and also feelings. And all of those things are important. And we are experiencing them all and utilizing them all tonight to best advise you when you're here in Walt Disney World on vacation. Oh, they are sending us back through the entrance in this queue. And indeed, we have joined people who are directly exiting the park. I wonder if we had an advantage in doing this? No.
So Breedlove kind of tipped our hand, and we are actually doing the walking paths, which I'm thrilled about. And now I'm like, man, I'm glad this walking path exists. The problem, I really am only familiar with the walking path from Magic Kingdom to Grand Floridian and the Magic Kingdom to Contemporary. Not so familiar with the walking path from Grand to Polynesian, to the Polynesian to TTC. I'm gonna get lost, and it's dark, and I don't know what I'm doing. So just like that, here are the resort launches to walkway, and the walking has begun. We are 15 minutes in. We've got this.
Okay, now I am a big proponent of ferry boat. I believe ferry boat is the best way to leave Magic Kingdom if you're leaving in a massive crowd like this. So I follow the signs for the ferry boat. The reason I feel this way is because they run the ferry boats very, very quickly. They run a lot of ferry boats at these times because of how many people they're trying to move out of the park. Cast members will recommend you take the ferry boat at this time, saying that it will be faster than taking the monorail. And the reason for that is because of how high capacity the ferry boats are. So when they actually have all the ferry boats running and they are getting as many people as possible onto those boats, I am of the belief that it is one of the fastest, least hassle, least crowded, and objectively least smelly ways to get out of Magic Kingdom at this time. So that is my vote, but of course the science, we'll see if it backs me. As you can see, we're getting routed very far from the ferry boat dock. It's on the other side of this wall, but we're gonna have to walk a really long way back. So this is to help so that there isn't like a big crowd getting stuck waiting for the ferry boats. Everybody having to walk this widening path means that the people ahead of you are given time to load the ferry boats. More or less, you can kind of keep moving. And they are running, it appears, 3 ferry boats. There's 2 sitting at this dock right now, ready to load people up, or one is loaded, the other one is ready to load, and the other one is across the water about to come back. Okay, we'll just continue a little switcheroo, and that moves a lot of people very quickly. So this takes a long time, but they have figured out some serious efficiencies with it. I've never been routed this far away from the ferry boat to get back over. So this is a busiest time of the year kind of thing, I think.
This is quite nice. Huh. It's quiet, it's serene, it's like there's some nice views, and like look at the temperature. You see that? Look at the temperature. Now this will not always be the case, but how phenomenal is this for me right now?
Okay, we are through the sort of like lines for the past 20 minutes now just to walk from the castle to here with the crowds, and we will check in. Again, we've spent, it's gonna be about equal amount of time in the park as we have since we got out of the park now. We are also some of the last folks that are getting on this boat. They just stopped the line. A couple of families behind me. My big ferry boat tip, if you do not have wheels, go upstairs if you're able. There's more seating upstairs and typically more breathing room, more space. Now, I'm one of the last people on this boat, so I don't think there's gonna be seating, but there will be more elbow room. You can see sort of how crowded it is down here on the bottom. Wait until you see it upstairs. It's gonna be much better. There's almost, it looks about as crowded as it does in Magic Kingdom on this bottom floor of the ferry boat. But we are gonna slip through here and head upstairs. It also means they can fit more people on the boat. If everyone who didn't have wheels and was able to head up the stairs did go upstairs, it would mean more people would be able to get on the boat in general, which would mean everyone would get out a little faster. So that's just my pro tip.
Okay, we are definitely making progress, and it does appear that those who left later than us, maybe they loitered just a little bit, went and bought something in Emporium or the confectionery. They seem to be in now a much longer line, if you can believe it, than even we were. So leave right away or hang out and stay a while. Don't split the difference.
You know what you can't do on the ferry boat or on the monorail? Get a little snack from Gasparilla Island, maybe to go, which if we weren't doing a timed situation, I would do that, but look, come on, a little Gasparilla, a little mac and cheese. It's delightful. You could even stop at the new lobby bar at the Grand Floridian, the Perch, that's open until 11. It's currently only like 9:45 now. Hey, that'd be a fun idea. Should we stop? No, we won't stop. We won't stop. Should we? No, we won't stop. For the challenge, for science. Whatever you're watching, son, tap the screen twice if you want me to stop. I can't hear you. Right? Like, here's what I don't know. I don't know if I am, if the walkway is on like the outskirts of the lake to get to the DVC Polynesian resort area, or is it internally, like closer to the street? Okay, this sign is not helpful, but next to the wedding pavilion, the next stop after that is the Polynesian, so I'm just gonna keep walking in this direction and hope we get to the right place.
Here's a check-in. It took us 11 and a half minutes to get out of the park, and then about 14 minutes to get standing on the boat, about 4 minutes from the boat to start moving, and now the boat's moving. This is actually a surprisingly short trip. Both the ferry boat and the monorail take about 7 or 8 minutes to get to travel. It just depends on how quickly the loading and unloading takes. So should be across pretty soon, and then we're relatively home free. Our finish line is outside of security of the transportation and ticket center.
Something interesting just happened. I've been hanging to the left along the rope the whole time, thinking that I would be on the inside turn and go faster. I know somebody in the line who is behind me, and he is now in front of me by hanging more to the right or to the center. So, an accidental science project we did in the middle of a science project. This is high level stuff. We're really cracking the code tonight.
So they opened the gangway up off of the ferry boat after just 6 minutes and 43 seconds on the water. So quick one. And now we just have a little bit of crowd downstairs.
A map. Goody. Okay. You are here. Okay. So, I think I have to go that way and go around here. I do. Oh man. Okay. That's right? Because I could go here, but I don't necessarily think that does what it needs to. Okay, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go there. Okay, kids, we're going beachside.
But to be honest, the biggest challenge with getting out of Magic Kingdom is expectation. If you're expecting it to be as smooth as it was getting in, or leaving at another time that wasn't just after fireworks, and it can also be like this at park close. If the park closes earlier, then you might not be ready for it to take so long, and I end up putting folks to bring you in a bad mood. But if you know that it will, you're prepared for it, it can be a little bit easier. on the old psyche. And also make sure you're hydrated, because I think 99% of the bad moods in Disney World come from being hot and dehydrated. That's true. I'm projecting. That's my personal, that's when I have a bad mood. I'm dehydrated.
We've now made it to the DVC Polynesian area, the Island Tower. Full review and room tour up on the channel. And then they also have the Wailulu Bar and Grill. Definitely some fun Polynesian twists on some of your just like typical bar fare, like burgers. Like the thing that I had there was this really delicious burger. I really loved it. And they've got a full service bar as well. So good stuff. Oh, hi Moana, little Moana pool over there. All right, we're headed to the Great Ceremonial House, just essentially the main lobby for the Polynesian. Then we will figure out where we're going next. I think we have to go toward the Porte Cochere, which is where everybody, so all the cars drop people off. I think that's the next route. I do not know where I'm going at all.
My final tip is that if you're exiting through the Transportation Ticket Center, the exits are actually few and far between. They're mostly on the ends, with one that's kind of to the right in the middle. So I actually do recommend turning kind of earlier when you get off the boat, or heading a little to your right when you get off the monorail if you're headed to the trams, and heading left if you're gonna walk to your car. But with that, we are exiting security, and I'm going to be able to stop my timer. Oh wow, at a clean, really clean 40 minutes and 29 seconds from standing at the castle. Not too shabby. This is where Sage will be coming from. And let's see if Breedlove's being here or not.
I just heard Quincy's there.
Oh, how the night gives way to the dawn.
Long Leg Starkey beat monorail. That's insane. How did he do that?
We did it officially on TTC. I'll stop the timer. Stopped. 45 minutes and 41 seconds for 45 minutes.
I can't believe you beat the monorail.
I sure did.
We just got a text from Breedlove. Hang on. Where's music playing in my headphones? We just got a text from Breedlove that had some choice words I will not share.
I missed that.
But I don't think he's having a very good time with his monorails friend.
No, he is not. My big takeaway from this is that, like, man, it was quiet. Man, it was peaceful.
Really?
It really was. It was
My big
quiet.
takeaway from this was that you stopped sharing your location with me.
Oh, I don't think I knew
I
that.
was like, how close is he? Good
Oh,
luck.
oops.
Stop sharing his location with me.
Stepping off so we can avoid some of the huge crowd that is pouring out of this monorail right now. 56 minutes and 38 seconds later, we are officially at the TTC. And everything hurts really bad. Not only was it a long day of theme park fun, but it was an excruciatingly long transportation experience at the end of the day. This would not be my recommendation. And I love the monorail.
We all made it to the train station out of security in under an hour.
Yep.
Which is, when you are that close to the castle, it is that is what it is.
Yes, it's an achievement, I would say.
It's an achievement. The reason I became a ferry boat truther from the beginning is because you will hear when you walk out of the gates, the cast members will say to you, the ferry boat is faster. Even though the line looks longer, even though the monorail in your head is faster, they will say the ferry boat is faster, and they are right. The ferry boat ride is exactly the same number of minutes as the monorail ride. We've tested this many times. It is also higher capacity and less prone to breakdowns. In the morning, monorail might be faster.
I definitely recommend the one.
I did beat you when we raced in the morning, though.
Did we?
Yeah,
Did you?
I did. But I got the
Oh, you got good timing.
It was like,
skating right
yeah.
that second.
Monorail's probably better in the morning.
But for all you casual friends out there who want to enjoy a nice stroll in 62-degree weather,
You mean the free and easy set?
the free and easy set, if you will, join me on a brisk 45-minute walk.
2 miles.
It was a 2-mile walk, and I loved it.
That's true, by
It
the
was
way. We looked
quiet.
at
You
looked
1.8
great.
miles.
Thank
Like when you compare the way you look after this and I look, video.
Yeah, if you want to see more experiments around transportation, around getting places in Disney World, let us know. If you want to see us leave Magic Kingdom on buses or via helicopter, we can't do that.
Samples
banana
of
suits.
water from all over Walt Disney World, put it on little glass slides,
And then drink
and
it
see
in
what's
banana
there,
suits.
and then drink it.
In banana suits. If you want to see that, let us know in the comments. And like and subscribe, like Sage said.
Yes.
That's important and it helps us.
Yes,
Sure.
and while you're down there, go ahead and turn on notifications.
Yeah.
It's the way that you'll be the first to know
When we upload
one
a
of us
video.
comes out with a new video, something we do all week.
Yes, because we are
Serious
serious
about
about fun. Also, there's a secret code to put in the comments.
We're in a cult.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Yeah, sorry. It was the vibe, the flow was flowing.